man. I know it's been a while. I apologize for that, man. Been real booked up lately. Got a lot of things I've been having going on and stuff, man. But hey, thank everybody for I thank you all for tuning in. Come get it. Let's see. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Excuse me, I just gotta make sure I do this. All right. Yeah, I got a lot of things. To get into tonight, man. Obviously, Philadelphia Eagles get a nice win over the weekend over the New Orleans Saints to push their record to 5-6. Um, Eagles are basically in the playoff hunt now. Not only with a 5-6 record, they're a half game out of a wild card spot, but they also got a very favorable schedule down the stretch. When you're looking at two matchups with the 3-7 New York Giants, you're looking at a matchup with the New York Jets, two matchups with the Washington football team, and a week 18 home matchup with the Dallas Cowboys, depending on what they got going on or whatnot. And even if they do play all their chips, we at home and we may be going in there with a little momentum. So you got that going on. Obviously with LSU, man, we just waiting for this tumultuous season to just come to an end. We get the Texas A&M Aggies at home, and possibly, definitely Coach O's last game in Tiger Stadium. Maybe his last game overall if LSU loses this game. As we know, if LSU wins, they become bowl eligible. If they lose, the season, that's it. No bowl game for this team. And obviously, we talk all things LSU coaching search. Miami Heat out there doing their thing, got a 12-6 record. Tyler Hero doing his thing, coming off the bench right now, looking like the sixth man of the year. Shout out to him. In that nature. Atlanta Braves, it's kind of getting closer to free agency period. Still celebrating this World Series championship, still celebrating being world champs and things like that. So we're gonna see, man. Just looking forward to and obviously everything, all things NFL, all things college football, NBA, Major League Baseball, potential free agency. And all those things. Just get at me, man. Glad to be back, man. Wednesdays is going to be the new day for the live Q&A. So I'm glad everybody here tuning in with your boy tonight, man. What's up, Chance Foster? Appreciate you tuning in. Hi, what's going on, yo? What's up, Amari Thomas? Appreciate you tuning in. Mr. Dugas, this Eagles Giants game means a lot to me. Hey, it mean a lot to me also, man. I've been waiting to play this team. They had a lot to say last year, obviously. I know their season ain't as gone as far as how they thought it would go. Their coach is still terrible. Their quarterback is still terrible, and the free agent acquisitions that they had, that they gave a lot of money to, ain't really been doing their thing. So, I'm looking forward to this game too, man. I want to get this W, not only to beat a rival, but to continuously push and try to get in these playoffs, man, which would be a great step for this coaching staff and for this quarterback. Let's see. I can't wait to tell Eagles shut Giants up. I can't wait too, man. Definitely looking forward to it, man. Big matchup, yo. Big matchup as far as playoff positioning. The Eagles are literally just a half game out of the last wild card spot in the NFC, yo. So we playing good football right now. We feeling good. We got a lot of momentum right now. So let's go out there and beat a team we should beat. What's up? Another way 18. Appreciate you tuning in. I ain't worrying about Dallas. I think Washington better than them. I won't say that, man. Now I'm gonna say this: they're starting to lose a little luster lately. They got a big matchup tomorrow with the Las Vegas Raiders, and I tell you what, man. They lose that game, hey, like they may even possibly open up the door for us to even sneak back into the division discussion if we could reel off some wins going forward. Let's see. What's good is the Vikings and 49ers play each other this week. I'm not sure. I think so. Yeah, I do think so. Yeah, because I know that because I got Debo Samuel in fantasy, and it got Minnesota Vikings. So yeah, there it is. One of them gonna lose. So one of them gonna lose. That'll drop them to 5-6. The Eagles win, they'll be 6-6. So there it is, yo. One of them gonna lose. Eagles definitely got the much lighter schedule going down the stretch than teams like the 49ers, teams like the Vikings, the Falcons, the Panthers, the Saints. These are all the teams that's basically battling for these wild card spots. So in Washington, you got to throw Washington in there also. So yeah, we go out there and handle business, man. I think everything gonna play itself out. What's up, Nicholas Norman? Appreciate you tuning in. Saints are done. All 31 teams breaking records on the Saints. I mean, yeah. I mean, they got a lot of injuries, man. The Saints got dealing with a lot of injuries right now. I just seen that Alvin Kamara gonna miss his third game in a row. They missing their two tackles. Obviously, they don't have a quarterback right now. So yeah, I mean, look, as an Eagle fan, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm all for a Saints free fall right now. That would be one less team we would have to worry about. But teams that the Eagles we really need losing is teams like the San Francisco 49ers who have the tiebreaker on the Eagles. The good thing is the Eagles got the head-to-head on the Panthers. The Eagles got the head-to-head on the Saints, but they don't on the 49ers. So that's a team that, you want to see continue to, catch some L's coming down the stretch. What's up, BD the man? Appreciate you tuning in. Who you think will be the next LSU head coach? Man, that is a great question. Cause it seems like it changes like every few days. I was really sold that it would be Mel Tucker. Then you had the reports that Michigan State came out with just a legendary type of contract for him, and then he had the real ugly loss to Ohio State. So I think that he's out the picture right now. Um, Let's see. Lincoln Riley, that's the name that's kind of been the flavor of the week with him and his offensive system. I'm starting to hear a lot of Dave Aranda. We getting a lot of Dave Aranda. But I'm gonna tell you this, yo. With Mel Tucker was the guy I really wanted, but with Mel Tucker, presumably being out of the mix, I'm leaning on Billy. I'm starting to like Billy Napier over there down, around the corner at UL Lafayette with the Raging Cajuns. Like, he's young, he's energetic, he just has a very stoic personality. He just seems like a guy. He's very young too, man. I mean, you talking about a guy that like that's extremely young. He's done great things with the Raising Cajuns. He's on track to win his first outright Sun Belt championship. I like the things that he's done over there, man. He has a lot of experience working with but big time coaches. Lincoln Riley, man. I mean, look, I wouldn't hate it if he got a great defensive coordinator, but he kind of inherited Oklahoma. He was the OC at Oklahoma and just inherited the job. I don't know if he could really, build a real and he develops quarterbacks. I give him that, but I wouldn't hate it. But I don't know if he's somebody that could sustain, excellence at a place like LSU. Billy Napier, one thing about him, though I know is on a lower level, he's already used to Louisiana. He's used to recruiting in the state of Louisiana. The guys that he couldn't get before, he's going to be able to get now, if he comes to LSU. He's the guy that I want right now. He's on top of my list. But honestly, man, I don't know. Like it changes. It changes like every other day. It's a new leading candidate for this LSU coaching search. What's up, Ryan Francis? What's good? Yeah, that is you. What's good? I'm looking at the picture, man. What's up, bro? Appreciate you tuning in. Ryan from Team Honda. That's right. That's right, man. Hey, Thanks for being in, man. Appreciate you tuning into the live, man. Thank you for all the hospitality you showed me over there at Team Honda. Thank you so much. The car riding, great. Love it. Appreciate it, man. And everybody, y'all go check my guy, Ryan Francis out, man. Team Honda, man. If y'all ever around, Opelousas, Louisiana, man. But appreciate you tuning in, bro. It's been good with you. What's up, Judas Redemption? Appreciate you tuning in. How did you become a Eagles fan? It sounds like you're from Louisiana. I am from Louisiana, and I'm gonna just say this. Growing up, man, like I was not a Saints fan. Like, what you kind of seeing now is how they was when I was younger. Like a team with a solid defense, so a few skilled people, but absolutely no effective player at the quarterback position. And I seen Donovan McNabb at Syracuse. Loved his swagger, loved his aura. He got drafted by the Eagles. I just loved everything about that team, the toughness it installed. I've been with him ever since, man. So, and it's Eagles, not Sheagles, by the way. Let's see. That's funny. DCL. That's why you calling the Sheagles, man. Y'all better worry about the Raiders. Let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all better worry about the Raiders tomorrow, man. If y'all go out there and lose to the Raiders and we win, the division could still be in reach for the Eagles now. Because the Eagles do got a much lighter schedule coming down the stretch than the Dallas Cowboys. So y'all better be on y'all toes, man. I'm gonna tell y'all that. What's up, Miss 35? Appreciate you tuning in. Happy holidays, and I need to see more of the Cardinals, Broncos. Jalen Hurts, I think he can be fired. Yeah. I like Hurts, man. I like him, yo. Is he a finished product right now? He's not. Does he got a lot of improvement to do? As far as a pure pocket passer and stuff like that, he does. But I love his leadership. I love his moxie. I love his make. I love that. I love his work ethic. I just think he's going to continuously get better and better. And by him getting better and better, this team gonna get better and better, as well as this coaching staff, who I was very critical of early in the season. But I got to give them credit; they're doing better right now. So, yeah, I'm excited, man. Because for me, if we roll, not only that, if we roll with Jalen Hurts, I mean, we got potentially 3 first-round picks next year. That if Howie don't mess it up, we could go D. We could go D lineman, linebacker, secondary. The top level player at all three of those levels. That's three instant impact players on your defense. Like that's definitely going to help. And you're gonna have salary cap space where I feel like what the Eagles should do with that is sign a 50-50 ball receiver. Like you could go out there and get a guy like a Adam. I don't think that they're gonna really be able to afford Devontae Adams or nobody like that. But a guy like Allen Robinson, a veteran who been in the league a while, somebody who's a big body receiver, he can help us out a lot, yo. So the Eagles, not only we looking good as far as a chance to make the playoffs this season, which would be just a miraculous accomplishment considering how we all thought about this team coming into the year. But it would also, the future would look very, very bright as well. What's up, Jay Steiner? Steinhauer, my guy. Appreciate the super chat, bro. Thank you so much, man. Hey, Mr. Duga, long time no chat. How things been? Happy Thanksgiving. Hashtag Fly Eagles Fly. Things been good, man. Just had a lot of stuff going on, man. That's a little situated now, but hey, everything is good, man. And happy holidays to you and yours too, and for everybody out there. I was gonna save it for the end, but happy holidays to everybody out there too. Well as you too, Miss 35. I forgot to mention that. I apologize, but happy holidays. We're setting up a partition to get you out of Louisiana. You can't support the Eagles down there. I'm getting ignored. Y'all troll Cowboy spaces all the time. I'm just here to return the favor. Hey, it's all good. I love it, man. Hey, I could dish it. I dish it. Y'all know I dish it, so I could take it too, man. But that's funny, man. Hey, I love it in Louisiana, man. I love it out here, man. I be getting they give me a hard time sometimes, but it's all good. It's all in fun. What's up, Trey Lorenza? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Duga? Fly, Eagles fly. I love my Eagles. Hate to say it, but we're losing to the Giants or Jets. Oh man, don't say it, bro. Don't say it, man. This team, I don't see. I mean, look, you never know. Okay, like we can acknowledge that you never know. But this team is playing some good ball right now, man. The D line, they're not getting as much pressure as I would like them to get, though they are doing a little better against the run than they did earlier this season. TJ Edwards has been a much improved, better linebacker than Eric Wilson ever was this year. And the secondary is getting stronger. Darius Slay is a Pro Bowl player again. He's big play Slay again. And offensively, man, this offensive line is mauling people. Jalen Hurts is getting better and better. The running backs are doing their thing. Devontae Smith is getting better and better and more confident. Dallas Goedert looks like a legit tight end number one, a tight end one. So I like the coaching staff is getting better. So I don't think we lose those games, man. Now I'm not going. I don't know, man. I can't see. I would love to say we're gonna finish 11-6, but at the same time, we're gonna see. We know it's gonna be a game there where we don't play as well as we expect to play. Now, hopefully, when that happens, we still come away with a victory. Let's see. What's up, Adrian Norwood? Appreciate you tuning in. Have you heard anything on the contract situation with Freddie Freeman? I haven't, and to be honest with you, the fact that I haven't makes me nervous. The only thing that I've heard is that the New York Yankees are really trying to get him. And to be honest with you, that makes me extremely nervous. Look, we're in the honeymoon stage right now. Everybody is happy. Everybody wanna stay together. Nobody want to depart. We World Series champs, but at the same time, man, Freddie got to put the pen to paper, and Alex Anthopoulos got to give him a contract that's worth his talents, that's worth his time. Because let me tell you, the New York Yankees could throw a boatload of money at him, and we know that. And honestly, I didn't even want it to get to this point. I wanted to kind of lock him up before he even get a chance to even get out there. But as at the same time though, it's scary. It's scary. It's absolutely scary to know that anytime you have a free agent player that's a great player, and you hear that the New York Yankees are interested in them, it automatically have to make you nervous because you know offhand they're going to offer him more money. Now, when it comes down to, is Freddie willing to take a little less to stay with this organization that he loves very much and that loves him back? Or does he feel frustrated and feels like, he's being slighted and he decides to take the boatload of money and go to the Yankees? I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little nervous about the whole situation, man. I'm gonna be honest. Praying the Eagles sign Jason Garrett. They won't. What's up, Von Kirk? Appreciate you tuning in. Who you want LSU to hire? Florida fan here. Me right now, I'm on Billy Napier. Billy Napier is the guy right now that I want. I was on Mel Tucker for the majority of this whole process, but I'm on Billy Napier now. The more I look at Lincoln Riley, I wouldn't hate it, but I just feel like Billy Napier is just a better program builder. Lincoln Riley was an OC that just stayed where he was. It's kind of like the Mike Martz effect. When Mike Martz was the offensive coordinator of the greatest show on turf, Dick Vermeil left, and then just took over as the head coach. But whenever you get him to try to go somewhere else and be either a head coach or offensive coordinator, it didn't quite work out. Lincoln Riley to me just seems like, and I could be wrong, it seems like he could be Oklahoma or bust. Now, look, if we get him, I won't hate it. Same like if we get Dave Aranda, I won't hate it. If we get what's his name? If we still get Mel Tucker somehow, I would love it, but I don't think we will. So Billy Napier to me is the guy that I want us to go after and try to reel in. Plus the fact that he already has, Louisiana ties, being at Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns. And I'm gonna say this too, man. Another thing that makes me nervous about that whole situation is that if we don't get Billy Napier, I really think Florida will. I think Florida will get him if we don't get. Oh, Lane Kiffin, another guy's name out there, I guess. But that's what makes me a little nervous is if we don't get him, then somebody like Florida, will. What's up, T Dot? Appreciate you tuning in. Mr. Dugas, what's up, man? Are the Eagles making the playoffs? I tell you what, they got a shot. They got a real shot. Based off of how they playing right now, and based off of the level of competition they have going forward. You talking about 2 games with the Giants, a game with the Jets, 2 games with Washington, and you get Dallas at home. So you would think the Eagles got a chance to win, what, 5 of those games. The Eagles got a legit shot to go 5-1 down the stretch. So yeah, I definitely think they do. They only a half game out right now with 6 games left to play. So I definitely think the Eagles do got a shot. All good, bro. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Okay, fair enough. There it is, man. I hope I explained it for you. What's up, Brian Turner? Appreciate you tuning in. Out of all the candidates, which one give LSU the most improvement at the line of scrimmage and on defense? Um, as far as on the line of scrimmage, you know, I'm gonna say Billy Napier. One thing about his teams, look, it sounds crazy, but the last 2 years, the Raising Cajuns have had a better offensive line than the LSU Tigers. They've had more players drafted in the NFL than the LSU Tigers. Not after 2019, not counting the 2019 team that had Lloyd Cushenberry and D. Lou and Sadiq Charles in them. I'm talking about the last 2 years. Like UL has had a better offensive line, so I think Billy Napier would get some good offensive linemen in over here. And as far as defense, man, to me it would be Dave Aranda. If Dave Aranda was to take the LSU job, LSU would have a really stout defense, especially with his familiarity already with the university and with the recruiting, grounds that we have here. What's up, James Bird? Appreciate you tuning in. What's big, man? Real talk. Who you think will get first round bye in NFC playoffs? Dallas, Green Bay, Tampa, or Arizona? That's another really good question, man. Dang, that's a good question. I'm gonna go with mm, man, that's I'm gonna go with Green Bay, man. I think Green Bay at the end of the day gonna end up with that number 1 seed. What's up, Kyle girl? Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Late to the live, my contribution towards a new battery. If you haven't changed it, LOL and fun. I gotta do something. Look, I'm gonna be home the next couple of days. I gotta figure out this battery, y'all. Like I do. It's kind of high, in this house, but I could get up. I could get up there one way or another, man. I gotta do it because honestly, even in my videos, I'm tired of telling people to disregard it too. But y'all right, man. I gotta do something about that battery. And thank you for that super chat, yo. Let's see. Also, Jim Leonard, Wisconsin defensive coordinator, has had the best defense each of the last 3 years. Why you think he hasn't received more head coaching looks? Um, that's a good question. I guess with teams, I guess they're a little nervous to, go the coordinator route. It almost seems like, with the exception of, then you look right now. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. Obviously, Georgia went that route, getting Kirby Smart from Alabama. It's worked out great for them. So far Texas has Steve Sarkisian from Alabama. It's been a disaster so far. You look at other play like Jeremy Pruitt. A lot of these guys who've been coordinators then jump right into head coaching jobs at big opportunities have flamed for the most part. Um, for me personally, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. He's young. You mentioned he's had really good defenses. He was somebody that I wanted LSU before we hired Bo Pelini last year. He was on my short list of candidates I wanted LSU to try to reel in down here as a defensive coordinator. So I don't know. Like, that's a really good question. I guess what's gonna have to happen is he's gonna have to take a bigger DC job somewhere at a more, and not to say Wisconsin is not a good job, but at a bigger program. And if he does that and has success there, then maybe teams will start looking at him as far as a head coaching job. And what I mean by that is what type of job does he want? A big job? Will he take a group of five job? It's all about what type of job he willing to have also. So I think that's what it basically boils down to. Let's see. What's up, Emmanuel Bradley? Appreciate you tuning in. Why are you a fan of teams in different states? I mean, I am. Eagles, like I mentioned, Donovan McNabb growing up, was a big fan of his. Miami Heat, Tim Hardaway, Alonzo Mourning, like the way they play. Braves, TBS, Turner Sports, watch them all the time. And obviously LSU, that's the one Louisiana team that I rode with. There's people that I personally know that played at LSU. So there it is. I hope I explained it for you. What's up, Ricardo Aguilar? Appreciate you tuning in. You think we should trade for Bobby Wagner? I think Seattle is looking to rebuild. Well, we can't trade for him now. I mean, the trade deadline is over. I don't think so, man. I get it. He's a great player, obviously, but the Eagles are in a good position right now. The Eagles have um Bobby Wagner getting a little up there. I know he still got some good football left in him, and I don't think that Seattle really gonna move on from him like that anyway. But we got to get younger. Like that's the thing that we got to do with these draft picks. Coming up next year, the Eagles got to get younger on defense. So go get a playmaking linebacker in the first round, a playmaking either D tackle or D end. Maybe I prefer more of a D end, and get a guy in the secondary, whether it's a corner, because Nelson is on a 1 year deal, whether it's a corner opposite of Slay, or to eventually replace Slay because he's getting a little older, or you get a safety because McLeod getting older and Harris is on a 1 year deal. Whatever it is, I feel like those three first round picks, of course, if Wentz continues on the path he's on, should all go on defensive playmakers that could come in and contribute to the team right away. Uh, Excuse me. Facts. Thank you. I said the same thing about UL's offensive line. They've had multiple players, including my childhood partner Kevin Dawson, drafted off the line. Oh, that's what's up, man. Yeah, he's a good player, man. Billy Napier has done a really good job with that offensive line at UL, and I think him coming into LSU that would definitely help LSU in the trenches on the offensive line. What's up, Grace Truth? Appreciate you tuning in. Concerning the Braves, do you think Freddie Freeman is asking too much, and will the Braves move on without him? And do you think the Braves should or shouldn't? Um, that's a good question because it does make you wonder. Like, look, I don't believe that Freddie Freeman is a MVP player. He's somebody that's coming in off of a MVP the year before last. He is one of the faces of Major League Baseball. He is still very dominant as a hitter. Especially when, let's be honest, we kind of shortchanged. Like we've definitely shortchanged Ronald Acuna and Ozzie Albies on their deals. We basically stole money from them. We got them locked up for a few more years and they're making nothing. So when you consider that aspect of it, you got to pay Freddie. I don't feel like Freddie is asking for part ownership. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean. But it's interesting because there were comments made a while back that Double A doesn't believe in like giving these 10, 12, $400 million type of contracts. He believes in having a collection of really good players on, friendlier deals. And look, it worked out this year. It really did. But you can't lose that guy, man, because it's more than just a bat that you could just put in the lineup. I mean, it's his leadership. Is whenever things get a little off the rails, he has the leadership and the experience to bring this team, to bring this organization, back together. So you got to consider that factor. You got to consider that factor as well. So when you look at all that, man, like you got to keep Freddie Freeman, man. Bottom line is you have to keep Freddie Freeman, yo. and you got to do whatever it takes by all means necessary. You keep Freddie Freeman as an Atlanta Brave, man, and I hope Double A understands that. They should keep him definitely. What's up, James Bosch? Appreciate you tuning in. Do you think the Eagles look like a playoff team now? They do. They do. Wild card team. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say we're gonna make a run of the Super Bowl, nothing crazy like that. But considering where this team was like a month ago, considering how I felt, and how I'm sure a lot of the other Eagle fans felt, this is refreshing to see this team winning the way that they're winning, and to see the quarterback continue to evolve and the coaching staff continue to evolve and get better and better. And yeah, I definitely do think they're a playoff team right now, man. You know, they're running the ball and they're playing better defense and getting, solid quarterback play. Should I trade my Dolphins loyalty to Eagles? Yes. I would say yes, man. I know my boy, he a big Dolphin fan. He probably would roll his eyes at that answer. But I say yes, yo. Let's see. Realistically, what can a great coaching hire do for LSU this year coming up? Can we out recruit the elites in the conference? This year coming up, I don't expect a LSU coach coming into year one to get this team to a college football playoff year one. I don't expect that. But what I do expect is for them, like look for example, it don't really happen like that in year one. Um, look at Nick Saban. Okay, everybody, that's the greatest coach, and I don't disagree with that. Obviously, his resume speaks for itself. His first year at LSU, we lost to UAB. His first year at Alabama, he lost to UL Monroe and went 6-6. Like it takes really to year two to really get your structure and your program on the right path and start getting your type of recruits in to really make things happen. What I think could happen year one is you could start seeing the change coming. Like when you play teams that you're not supposed to quote unquote beat, you're very competitive in these games. You could see a team that's well coached but quite don't have the personnel yet. So I think coming into year one, what a coach could bring to LSU program is hope that year two you're gonna start seeing the type of LSU that you should be seeing. Let's see. Do you think Dolphins fans should have free health care for mental and emotional distress? Hey, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, man. Like I said, my boy, man, he's a big, big, big Dolphins fan. And he's not happy, man. Like he hasn't seen successful football, from that organization, obviously, in a very, very, very long time. So hey, we're gonna see what happens with them. I do thank them for their first round pick, though I know they got the 49ers first round pick. Tua, it's up in the air if he's really a franchise type of guy or not. But we'll see. It's the time is still soon. They just gotta continue to just build around them and get better and better and better. The NFL has been crazy with playoff teams losing to other teams with losing records. Nah, it has, man. When you talk about the Buffalo Bills going to Jacksonville and losing, and when you talk about, though I know they're missing Derrick Henry, I know they're missing Julio Jones, but you talk about the Tennessee Titans at home losing to a 1-8 Houston Texans team. Like that's ridiculous. Or just a few weeks ago, Dallas getting smoked by the Denver Broncos at home, where it was 30-0. That same Broncos team, the Eagles went on the road and took apart by double figures. So yeah, the NFL has definitely been a little crazy this year to see, man. What's up, Eric Jets? Appreciate you tuning in. What do you expect for LSU this Saturday? I expect an inspired LSU football team. Does that result in a win? I'm not quite sure, but I do expect an LSU football team that's going to lay it out there. It's Coach O's last game, in Tiger Stadium, and probably in ever if they lose, obviously. I'll say this: I expect a close loss. I think we fall short, but I think we give Texas A&M all they can handle. I think we play hard, we play tough, and we sent Coach O out on a good competitive performance. Not that the patheticness you seen Saturday night against ULM. I think you're gonna see an inspired team that want to beat a team that's playing for something, that's trying to play for a New Year's Six bowl and a rival, obviously. And LSU, another thing too. LSU already blew the Auburn, home winning streak. LSU hasn't lost to A&M at home, so that's another thing I'm sure we want to keep rolling with this team. But look, all right, y'all, man. I'm gonna cut it a little short tonight, man. Got the holidays coming up. Got to get myself a haircut. And and tend to my kids a little bit. But I just want to tell everyone, thank y'all for tuning into the live. I will be back every Wednesday, Lord spare, at this time with my live Q&As again. And most importantly, before I get off, man, everyone out there, man, y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. So much for us all, to be thankful for, man. Enjoy your time with your family. Enjoy your time with your loved ones. Eat some good food. Have a good time. And watch some good football, and hopefully the Cowboys lose. so let's say that, man. Until then, talk to y'all later. Fly, Eagles, fly.